5, 4. All right, hello everybody, and welcome into the Nova Fieldhouse here in Chantilly, Virginia. I have the pleasure today of speaking with Evolution Hoops' Alex Harris and also Mandy Ronay. They run a really interesting business here in Northern Virginia, and it's made a lot of noise over the last couple of years in the local high school basketball scene, youth basketball scene. I'm going to bring them in now and talk a little bit about Evolution Hoops. Alex, you and I have known each other for quite a while, and I've followed your growth from the beginning of the business. So let's talk a little bit about Evolution Hoops as a whole. What is Evolution Hoops?
We basically are a basketball training company. We run anything from private training, small group training, clinics, camps, coaches clinics. We handle a lot of recruiting for our higher level players. So a little bit of everything, but pretty much anything but camp or anything but teams.
Yeah, sure. So both of you guys, you know each other for such a long time. Mandy, you're a homegrown product here in Northern Virginia. Tell me a little bit about your playing background and a little bit about moving forward, how that maybe helped you come back home and build this business.
Sure. I played high school basketball at Robinson High School, won 2 state championships at Robinson, and then went on to play college hoops at West Virginia. And when I finished playing, coached college for a little while, and then decided I want to come back and give something back to our local community. So it's been great and very rewarding at the same time.
So, tell me about a typical day for you guys. I mean, you have such a unique opportunity to, I remember talking to Alex years ago, and he's like, I wake up, I talk basketball, I go to a gym, I watch basketball, I watch tape, I tweet, I Facebook, basketball. I mean, it's just basketball, and you have such a unique opportunity where, a lot of trainers, they don't really get to do this full time. They don't really get to throw themselves fully into the business. But you guys have built this thing to a point where you can do that. And I think that also adds to the product and what you can offer to kids and their families for the experience. So tell me a little bit about a typical day and maybe how that translates into working with kids.
Sure. I mean, I think we both have similar days. We wake up, we try to get a workout in ourselves. We preach that to the kids all the time. You got to make time for working out for yourself, and then we talk on the phone at least 3 or 4 times before our workday actually starts. And then we typically train from 3 to 9 when the kids get out of school. So it's a busy day and a busy summer because we run camps in the summer. So sure. It's nonstop basketball for sure.
So everybody has known for a long time, Alex, that you have this facility in Merrifield. You guys have poured a lot of resources into building that, and essentially the model is kids come to work with you. It's your own space. Renting gym time, which can often be difficult among schools within the county public school system. You guys have your own space, and that's really makes for a great experience. But you've added to that now too in a different market, in the Loudoun County market, in Ashburn. You've got your own space out there too, which is really, I believe, going to help you grow in that area. Talk a little bit about the demographic really that you're targeting in Loudoun, because there's a ton of schools out there, and it's a growing basketball community.
Absolutely. Well, we've had our facility in Merrifield for 7 years now. We've had a space in Springfield that we've rented for about 5, and now we're expanding into Loudoun County. And with that expansion, we've got the Ashburn warehouse, and it's going to be a fantastic opportunity. It's to expand to a different community, to bring what we do to a whole new group of kids and a whole new community. And Loudoun County, with the way it's growing, everybody that we've talked to has been really excited about having something like this come to to where they can get to us. It's very difficult for people in as far out as Leesburg to drive to Merrifield or Springfield, so to be right in Ashburn is going to be a great opportunity for both us and the Loudoun County community as well.
Mandy, for anybody that follows local high school basketball, the names that you guys have had, and we were talking before, and you guys have recently pushed your 100th player into college basketball, which is amazing in the amount of time that you've been open. Some of the names that people may not even know that have been associated with you guys, the John Mannings and the John Schoafs and a lot of the most successful girls in the area as well. If I'm a parent, I'm coming to you and to your facility and to your program. How does it start? What do I do with my kid when I bring them to your gym and say, here, what happens?
We typically put them through a workout, just a typical workout, skills training, ball handling, shooting, work on some footwork, all of that, kind of see where they belong. Sometimes we start as an individual, and sometimes we start them in a group, and then they just grow from there. Find a group that works for them, and we put them in that group and try to push them as much as we can to get better each time out. You know, that's the goal, to get better each session that they come to. So.
I follow you on social media, and some of the unique things that I see that you do, some of your photos and just some of the posts that you make. You guys do some really unique things, which you ever been to a basketball camp or a clinic, it's like, all right, go shoot 1,000 shots or go dribble in the corner. But you guys do a lot of things differently, and I find it to be pretty exciting to see some of the ways you help kids improve. And I actually have covered sports in the area. I've actually seen them do things differently from the year before, and that's so cool to witness that. Tell me about some of the unique things that you guys do to help these kids improve their game.
You know, it is unique, but at the same time, it's just basketball. I mean, really what we do is we keep things simple. We keep with the fundamentals, and we try to keep it as basic as possible. But you know, in the end of the day, what we're always trying to do is we're trying to find a way to give every kid that trains with us the edge to succeed. And you know, we've been doing this for long enough. You know, I've been training for 11 years now, which is scary to think about. But it's you know, we've found ways that just work, and you know, some of the things the ways that we operate in the drills that we do are not necessarily identical to what everybody else does, but I think that's what makes us special and different, and obviously it's worked. You know, look, with what you said, you know, we're over 100 college players now that have been developed through our program, and those kids are going on to succeed at the next level as well.
That's got to be rewarding to turn on the TV. I know I turn on the TV. I can't watch a college game without seeing somebody from, you know, the DMV as a whole, really. And what a unique opportunity it is to work in youth basketball in this area, because it's just so deep, you know. And there are other trainers that do what you guys do, but what do you think, and if I was a parent and you were pitching me, I mean, what is it that sets, Mandy, I'm going to put you on the spot. What sets Evolution apart from some of the other companies that are out there?
I think we take a unique approach. I think we really care about the kids. I think that's number one. I think some people just come in to do the job and push them to be a great basketball player, but forget the opposite side of that, which is them as people. And I think we develop both the player and the person, and I think that's what separates us from other people.
All right, guys, what's happening right now? We're about to start high school basketball season, and the kids are heading off to their teams. Is this your off season? Do you get an off season? I mean,
there is no off season.
People talk about training basketball, and you think, well, this is basketball season. It must be your busy time. But really, I mean, you guys are the off season, as far as I know. I mean, that's really when your work is done, and that's when the kids get better. What do you do right now?
You know, we stay busy year round. I mean, really, we get a little break right in the beginning of the fall, which is right, you know, before Thanksgiving, and we get a little break in August. But other than that, we stay busy year round. And right now, it's just a matter of you know, all the youth league kids that are out there. You know, generally speaking, they're getting, you know, 1 to 2 practices a week, 1 game on the weekend. That leaves, you know, 3 to 4 days a week where they're just, you know, no basketball in their hands. And so what we really try to emphasize during the winter is for those youth league players to do the, you know, give the extra effort and to come out at least 1 day during the week and train with us, continue to improve their skills, and just stay sharp. You know, you see the big difference between the kids that put that extra effort in during the winter from week to week, game to game, and those are the kids that really succeed.
All right. Well, hey, guys. Congratulations on the continued success of Evolution Basketball. Real quick, if people want to find you, how do they find you? How do they get in touch? And how do they join up with Evolution Basketball?
Obviously, the website's probably the easiest way. Evolutionbasketball.com is the easiest way to find us. Everything you need to know is on there, contact information, and all you need to know about the business.
All right, guys. Congrats and continued success, and we'll see you out there on the courts.
Thank you,
Northern Virginia.
Thank you.